All right, hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on now? We tapping into Katt Williams today. Now I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. But let's see. Now let me tell y'all. Now I was doing a couple of pre-shuffles yesterday, trying to pull on the energy to see what's coming out. Now I'm talking about spirit took me back like 30 years. I said, Spirit, I'll be here all day trying to figure out what's going on with all of this. Now, let me show you what I first pulled up. And I don't know if this got to do with the actual case at hand, but it might do. And it might even be why he kind of gave him up as a sacrifice. Now, me personally, I have never thought that Katt Williams was the one that was going to lead us to victory in regards to the age of Aquarius, and the truth will be, revealed, because he's a part of the industry, because if they wanted to take his little short ass out, they would have did it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me show y'all what I got that kind of had me like, what is going on here, Spirit? And another thing that came up in the reading, before I get to this, was a difference in beliefs. Now, I got the feeling that, what his name is? Corey? Wait a minute, let me get his name right first, y'all. And I'm going to say this in the most respectful way, because this is just how Spirit gave it to me. And let me tell you, my spirit guide, they got the same goddamn kind of sense of humor as I do. It's a little dark sometimes. Now let me see, Katt Williams. Let me do this first. Now, I wanted to see what type of relationships Katt Williams was in, or what he currently got going on. And this is the first thing that came up. Now, I think they broke up. Him and Hazel E broke up like in, I think when I did the research, I think it said 2019 or 2016, one of them. And this came up, right? Look at her. Look at her. Now, in the cards that I was pulling, before I even got to that, the marriage card. But sometimes the marriage card can be a contract. And the unjust came up under that as well. And then this is the part that really blew my mind. This is what really blew my mind. And I'm like, what? And look, it's Spirit already got it all ready for me. Look. And I was like, what in the world? I mean, I was like, what does this have anything to do with the actual case at hand? Now, I want you to look at that. Is that the fuck not her? Look at it. Is that not her? And I'm getting a feeling because, it's such a long history with Corey. I think that's his name. Let me see. I don't want to, call him the wrong name. And they even got him. They even got him with a mug shot, y'all. This is crazy. They got him going through the I'm talking about, this is crazy. Now they got shocking details and things of that nature coming out. Now I haven't really looked at anything, but we know that sometimes things go through the media. But why Katt looking weird like that right there? Look at that. He you know what he looked like? What's the dude name? I gotta bring him up. And he played in Spike Lee's school days. And I'm finna pull him up so y'all can see him, because this is what he making me think of. You look at that face. That don't even look like him. Now let me pull it up. Damn, where the spirit is taking me? You see this? This is gonna be a little while for me to pull the pieces apart. I don't know why it go like this, y'all, but let me see. And I hope I ain't rambling. School days. And we know all these people is freaking related too, right? Because that is just creepy, the way he looking like him. Cass. There you go, right there. God damn. Spike, he even look a little bit like Spike Lee. Wait a minute, let me see. Fred. And you know, is that him? That's him right there. But that's him, but this is not a good picture of him. Where he at? Is that him? Yeah, that's him older though. I wanted to see him when he was a little bit younger. Here we go. Where he at? Yeah, y'all. Let me see. You know, I actually even think that this is even relevant for what the collective is going through currently. You know, in regards to destiny swapping. And everybody, I don't care what race you are, you listen, we're all a part of it. But I'm talking about indigenous people in their land. But wait a minute, where he at? There you go, right here. This one. It's this dude. But there's another image where he looked more like him. And he said, and he made the comment, it's so relevant to the day in regards to boy. He was talking to Lawrence Fishburne. You ain't from no Africa. And that's what I'm talking about, this belief. Because Spirit had me to believe that the dude that got took out is stuck on the notion that there is a Jesus that's coming from the sky to rapture him. And I don't know what that got to do with anything, but it was a part of the message. And this would creep me out. I said, is that her? Now, I know a little bit about Hazel E. from Marriage Boot Camp. When she was with that little young tenderoni that she got a baby from. Something even in regards to children even came up. Now, they say that Katt Williams has this thing about himself that he would just, you know, he like this secret Santa. You know, he give people money. I don't know. I think that is something that was planted in the minds of people. Now, I'm not saying that he ain't never gave nobody nothing. But I'm just thinking, yeah, I just don't. Where you getting the money from? It ain't from stand up. Shit. I don't know. What's going on here? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I don't know. I'm just not one to believe everything that they push out there. Because when they pushing something to have you believe in, just like Malcolm, Jamal Warner, when everybody to believe that he was the good guy. Yeah, alright. But anyway, let's pull the cards. I done rambled enough. And tell me, y'all put everything that you're thinking, and you don't have to agree with me. Because you might help me pick up on something. You know, again, y'all know I ain't never followed these people like that. So y'all got to fill me in. Alright? We're going to unravel this thing together. Alright? And remember, everything is for entertainment purposes only. And we can see it as a game of Clue. Everybody Inspector Gadget. Alright? Now let's see. Let me see if the cards is right. Now, I do like to put all my cards, my tarot cards, in the upright. And when they flip over, it's like a confirmation. Yeah, this is in reverse. Okay? Now, we're going to try to do, like, you know, a little short reading, 30 minutes. We're going to do this one a little short. See what come out. Like, at least 30 minutes, no more than that. You know, because we want the channel to grow. We want people to click in. You know? And we got the King of Wands coming out here. And I think Katt is a Virgo. Even though signs don't really matter, he really represents the Leo. You know, the ego. The root chakra. And, you know, he's in charge of, you know, tangible things you can touch. He's like, he really operates in the physical. Just like Oshun energy, you know, passion, the wands, you know, is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, and look at Temperance, you know, it's about temptation. Boy, that's a reading in itself. I'm gonna do that on my collective channel about temptation. Oh my God, Spirit put a download on my mind today. But, let me see. What I was looking for? It's Katt Williams Zodiac sign. I just want to know. And I think that, Hazel E, because I don't know what she got to do with it. Now, Monique is involved in this shit, too. Yeah, Momo. Yeah. But let me see. Birthday. Yeah, September the 2nd. 9/2. Yeah. The year of the snake. And I want y'all to understand that the snake is wisdom. The serpent, psh. And just think about, they taught you everything in reverse. Everything, anything that you think is right and just is probably just the damn opposite. Yeah. And I'm talking about everything, alright? Let me see. Zodiac. Yeah, Virgo. And Virgo is all about, ooh. And look what's next to it. The Aries symbol. Yeah, because that's Aries. This card represents leadership, and this the charge over that. And I'm telling you, Leo, right now, I mean, like, the energy of the lion, because remember, it's everybody out here that needs to gain that heart to come centered. And I think it's some people in Hollywood that really want to turn over a leaf. I'm getting that feeling that a lot of them regret going through some of them doors. And I don't know if they can necessarily find a way out because of the lifestyle. You know, trying to maintain that persona, image, even stability or security. You see, this is what's here. This is what fell out my hand. You know, the portals, the gates, you know, the reflection, you know, in regards to the past. You see the Magician? And see? Now, the Page of Cups is sometimes fantasy, illusion. And maybe that's the boy Corey. You know? Because I'm going to really see this as Katt. Because of the fact that Spirit showed me that little Aries sign. Why did that show up there like that? I don't know. And the Four of Cups. You see? And it's a failure to see sometimes. And we seen the past. You know? It's like, I don't want that. And I don't think that, I think that maybe Corey seen something that he wasn't supposed to see that knocked his wig back. And look at the pig. You know, you can even see that as the, it's like, ew, sacrifice. It's almost like giving me drinking the blood. They even came up in the damn reading too. Carnivorism, if I'm saying that correctly. Eating flesh, sacrificing, drinking blood and shit like that right there. And Katt just give me this. You just seen him? You seen how he was trying to look clean cut and stuff like that? Even the way he talk. It just give me the feeling that he just do some crazy shit. Like the way he talk. You know? Like, what the hell is that? He give me the leprechaun vibes, you know, with the hair and shit and the shortness about itself. What the hell is going on? Ain't weird. Yeah. What is this? Now together they do make 5 cups, you know, somebody in their feelings about something, because this cup and that cup. And I'm telling you, this is intuition. This is fantasy, you know? This is somebody that's, you know, caught up in some type of belief. But that shit knocked his wig back. This flying pig. That they was putting in this bowl about to cook and eat and drink the blood. Ew. I got the feeling in the reading that was like, take it, and sign it. Do it. I was getting this urgency from, yeah, and look. Something that he said. And it got something to do with work, you know, money, energy. Because you see, she up here on the stage with all this shit around her. What they doing? Yeah. And sometimes this could be, you know, on the stage. And sometimes they use those little chairs, those little platforms and shit like that. Yeah. He done seen something that he probably wasn't supposed to see. I'm trying to tell you. But I don't know what Hazel E got to do with this. I'm getting the feeling that something from the past was also discovered. Which probably made it easier for him to, I don't know, sacrifice him. I don't know what it was, y'all. I don't know. I gotta keep digging. But let me see how many minutes we're in. 18. Alright, hold on. And any information that you give me in regards to them, because I told you. Listen, y'all. And this is the card that came out there for them before. And it says, we're out here trick-or-treating. You know? And you know what happens in trick-or-treating? He might be getting tricked. And he might be the damn treat. I believe they ate his ass. The drunk his blood or some shit. Because it showed up. Now, I don't know if Katt did it, but it was like for somebody else. There's some high stakes going on here. And I think it may be in regards to some people that even play golf. And I know that's random, but, you know, they have that persona about themselves. Yeah. It's giving me Billionaires Booty Book Club Boys or some shit like that right there. Now this is the grumpy red fairy. And it's telling you to be your true self. You see, and telling you it's about a belief. And they mad. I told you I was getting this urgency of sign it, do it, do it, do it. I don't know what that's about though. Let me see. He's like, hell no. Look at him. He's shocked. In the dress of alchemy, release your power. Yeah, they wanted to take over. You know, this thing is really about ciphering one's energy. And, you know, I know a lot of people don't believe this, but, you know, you can even do the research on this. It's there for you to find right here on Google that they actually believe if they eat the person, the chosen, that they can harness that energy. That's why y'all, it's been ever since Puritan times in regards to the Salem witch hunts and things of that nature. You know, and even the Christian Crusades, they really was eating the children, the babies, the blood. That was true, y'all. You think about it, even in regards to slavery, when they used to burn, you know, a particular group of people, they used to eat them. They used to use their remains as pocketbooks and, yeah. It's weird. And this is not for a particular group of people or a certain color. Yeah, because you got these people out here this color. And it's coming out now. And these people are Black Moors, Britain, cosplaying as Africans. And it's weird. It's just getting, just keep your eyes open. Now, at the bottom of the deck, it's time to be brave. You see? It's like somebody had to be brave because they got this sword. Yeah. Just sit here and take it. We'll give you a little something to ease the pain, but it's about to go down. And sometimes people be aware of the groups that they intertwine with. But I'm gonna just go ahead on and do this because I need the bag. It's like gang related. Just think about Cardi B is on trial right now, and they're talking about her being a blood. Yeah, red bottoms. Yeah. But remember, it's the Crips and Bloods. That's why the Democrats and the Republicans is red and blue. I don't think people is really just piecing all this together. It's just that simple. But both of them are, it's like good cop, bad cop. Yeah. And pay attention to how they have them all in the media together for a particular task. Now you got courtship right here, with stability. And we out here. And it's all, for power. Because it's that emperor energy, the number 4, It represents the 4 pillars. And just look at that little demonic shit right there in the back of them. And you got that kind of stuff all over, marking territory in regards to the American lands. And just think about, what's that Met Gala. I remember some dude had did a, because sometimes how they have apps where you can actually go into apartments and view the spaces, without even being there. The dude went into the Met Gala and he was showing all these things that's on the wall. Ooh, girl. And boys. I was like, wow, that shit is deep and creepy. But anyway, 33. I don't even see him on social media no more. I don't know. He was probably digging in a little bit too deep. But anyway, 33 is here. We know that these is the boys. The order. You know? The concern. Just talking about the red and blue, the politics. Yeah. Don't he look like a senator? Then I say it's one of those golfers. It's giving me Steve Harvey vibes. Like he really want to be a part of that so bad. Look at anytime you see a dude crossing his leg, you should be real scared of him. There's something ain't right with that. Like what? I don't know men that do, what man is doing that? Wasn't he on Shannon Sharp? Did he have his legs crossed, y'all, at any time? I don't know. I'll be paying attention to everything. Like what is going on here? We out here. Now, I really do believe that somebody is waiting on some type of results. Yeah, and look, see it right there? This is like giving me Russian roulette, and we seen the 4 wands, didn't we? Well, we got the mature woman showing up at the bottom of the deck. Now, I don't know if this Mo, I don't know what she got to do with anything, but remember, she represents a position, a high order, and I don't know who she is right now. But we did mention Monique, and I don't know if I know it ain't Hazel E. Believe that, but bad health is under that. Now that also was another thing that came up that y'all can inform me on, because health statuses, and I'm talking about ones that you get from getting in the bed with other folk, was coming up. I don't know what that had to do with anything. I'm like, it was all over the place, y'all. It was giving me like Chadwick Boseman, his mysterious cancer arrival that I don't think was natural. Yeah, I said somebody's waiting on an answer in regards to something. It could be money. But you see the 411 right there? Universal language for money. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, the Great Fortune. Somebody was waiting on something. Is waiting on something. Yeah. It's like they waiting. And it's because this is talking about being a here and now. And the dress of alchemy is like the relinquishing of some type of power. Yeah, they was harnessing some power. See? It's like release your power. And this is Buddha detaching. Anytime you, like in a traditional day, this one is like, nah, I don't want that no more. He's detaching. And sudden wealth. I think this has a lot to do with mortality and stuff, just like I was talking about. Yeah. It's like, be your true self, and it's like, this is what you're here for, to serve us? Damn. That's what I got from that, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. These people is crazy. When you really think about it, you'll be like, what? Who in the hell in their right mind was signed up to come down here to do this shit? This is crazy. I'm like, hell, I couldn't have. Ain't no way I signed up for this shit. This is insane. You know, and they say, you know, it's easier to be asleep, you know, because when you woke, I don't know though. I'm starting to rethink that because shit. And it's also something else that I want to tell y'all. In regards to, you know, they say the play is always on the mind. You know, they're trying to mess with your mind, and that is so true. But you have to understand, when they get in your mind and they play with your mind and make you make choices that affect your physical being, your body. They put hands on you. You put things in your body that's going to harm you. Yeah, the play is initially on the mind to weaken it. But it's so that you can make bad choices. That you allow nasty energies to invade your vessel. You have to pay attention to people, especially people that got nasty ass houses. You want to run. You don't want to be around people. And I don't give a damn about your environment and where you live. Even if you live in the slums. The way you maintain just nasty. I'm scared to pick up on Krishan Rock, because that girl, I don't know. Her and Tamar Braxton, they got the same kind of, I don't know who works. I think Tamar kind of hide hers better than Krishan, because Krishan is young. Yeah, the false person is here. In the 8th house. Yeah, and there's the courthouse. And there's the 23, which is Skull and Bones. It was an order. It was a hit. Bitch, you got your assignment. Let's get it done. That's the contract. That's the contract. Let me see how many minutes I'm in. Oh, 33. I wanted to pull a little bit from here. But yeah. I mean, he just didn't that little mug shot just give you like vampire vibes? The way his face cut like that, ew, like that clean. It just looked weird. Maybe because he ain't got those Maybe because he ain't got that hairstyle, that long hairstyle no more. That girl, that feminine hairstyle. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Now we got the tower. You see? Right here with the court shit. We out here. Causing, stirring up shit. Yeah. And the King of Swords, you know? With sudden wealth. You know, this is somebody that's, you know, that has the ability to, you know, use the sword, the pen. The senators, you know, they write stuff up, and look how outdated you know, they've been there for a long, long, long time. And I told you, it's something in regards to a belief. Now, I don't know if it's necessarily just pertaining to the boy that got taken out, but it's something. It's tradition. Yeah. Right here with the 1111. Yeah, lemonade. It ain't come out, so let me do it again. But we had the King of Wands still here. And we got Judgment. Yeah. King of Wands is over here. We seeing it as Katt. And I think he did put in an order. You know? He ain't showing his true self. You know? And when life give you lemon, make lemonade. Didn't he always say that? Didn't he, like, he on a chitlin circuit and shit like that right there? But he's the gesture. You know? He's the fool. That's what his assignment is. To make fun of the truth. And there's the high priestess. And there's the 9 of wands in reverse. You know, it's the wounded warrior. It's the journey. And it's like show you and relinquish your power. You know? Whatever you're connected to. And I don't know, I think that for the most part, just like I said, I think the boy had he really believed that Jesus from the sky was coming down to save him. Now he could have been the person like pray to Jesus and his will onto other people. That's spells. I don't think people understand that. That's a spell. To pray your will onto somebody else. And I don't subscribe to Jesus Christ. In fact, I think he may be the Antichrist. Now, you can take that as you will, and I'm not telling you to believe in what I believe in. But yeah. Yeah. There's some dark shit. There's some dark shit going on, y'all. Yeah. But, yeah, that's a little bit for right now. We'll keep our eyes open. Yeah. That's why they make fun of Jesus, for the record.